Michael not gonna be with us this morning. All right.
Did you hear anything from?
All right, report of the minutes from May 19th. Any changes? I'm sorry, I was focused on my cough. So they've been posted any corrections or changes to the minutes. So if not, I'll stand as published. Unfinished business. We'll start with water quality testing.
Latest report back in May and June. Everything looked good.
All right, and all the maintenance is, they were on.
All of this litigation, Jim, is going on now. All these settlements, all these things that they're not going to get back to so long.
I don't know if that does.
I think we've got ours at 100% mediation.
Right.
I don't.
I think it was more helpful down part.
Yeah, Harry commented on some of it too. I read that. I didn't see it. Yeah, okay. All right, 5-year plan.
No changes, Mike. It just updates on moving on projects. We'll discuss the next line items. Add-ons.
Okay.
We are adding a project. Not in the 5-year plan down in Spencer's Lane plant side. There's been some flooding issues along 32nd Street. Tommy, I sent Tommy down. He shot some grades for us. I turned over first side design work to take that. Right now, that what happens, 32nd Street, Charles Drive, that area flooded so bad, flooded that field because in the past, whoever did the initial tear down of plant, Tom Mansfield filled several manholes full of debris, and as somewhere filled that pipe in or cut that pipe. That's what made that whole area. So we're going to reroute that to a 24-inch pipe that currently goes down to the mill parking lot and start filling that ravine in a little bit. So getting the great work and the layout, he's designed work. Streets.
So that remains not subject to our fishing ordinance, right?
No.
Where it pawns out.
No.
So we're not going to be stopping it with trout.
The only thing that lives in there is, I think, a very large groundhog, and there are occasionally a snapping turtle or two, I think, that pop up.
I don't think we've seen these turtles in them. Things. Maybe it was a pet turtle neighbor.
It's called the Loch Ness turtle.
The Loch Ness turtle. The reports of.
Okay, anything else? 5-year wastewater system improvements?
Yeah, everything is into DEP. We're just waiting on them to get back with us for the wastewater, water. Zach is helping lead that one, and that's we're about 60% design. We'll get Greg the documents on that, but it's on schedule. Dredging a pond run. That will be advertised this Friday in the paper. We will open bids. It's the week before the next board meeting, and then should be able to get results to you by the board.
What kind of participation do you expect on those bids?
I think it's going to be more local, just because there's a lot of hauling. So there's several people close, I think, that will want to bid on it.
Usual suspects.
Talked to Russ. He wasn't able to make it for the wastewater system phase 1. You're still needed right of ways for behind the mall.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes.
I can reach out.
RO. Is it on RO? Is it on Russ?
Oh,
Russ is waiting.
I think he's waiting on.
Direction. Property, we're going to have to acquire right away.
Let me follow up.
I got to come through here and start laying out right away. Get that kind of right away. Property.
I say anything important, I'll speak up.
What'd you say, Tammy? We couldn't hear you up here.
What part you did not hear?
All right, what part didn't you understand?
First thing is park for right now it's right through the area on the west side of the tracks line mall. We're waiting. Are we gonna acquire the property or we're gonna have to survey for a right of way? That's a key.
We have to put her in the chair of shame.
Yeah.
You know, complainers from the back have to sit up here.
Okay, anything else on, that's always, I mean, waiting on those updates.
And dredging it too, I guess that's a question. I know there were documents, that sent those.
That's, I wish Russ was here, but follow in line, he can answer that. But again, I thought we had got him the legal description of that. Is that correct?
Yeah, we did. I think it was just the signatures was what he was thinking.
I mean, are we at risk of that jeopardizing our start dates yet?
It should.
Not yet.
Because I think it's mainly, but not all property.
And we can always contractor doesn't want to start a plumber, he can always start dry dams. Yeah. Okay, which is fair right away.
Well, that took us, 2 and through dredging, right? So are we on to 12th Street?
I've actually, I did not hear from Jim.
Come back, start the project. Yeah, he's finished up a few projects he'd like started the next couple of weeks. I think did he make the submittals on the grading system?
Yeah.
I know he had it, right? I talked to Jody, he has this ready out. So.
Since you mentioned him and completely unrelated, looks like the kayak launch looks nice. I saw the river last weekend.
Yeah.
Is it finished?
There's a pontoon, there's a underneath the ramp, we still need to install. The question, the way it's designed, the way the dock designer built it, it's actually working. It's sitting in a lot of dirt, so we might have to move back a couple of feet. We'll meet Jimmy after the meeting. We're going to look at it and see the proper place for that. So then that should finish up.
We either have to wait for the water to rise to naturally lift the gangway up so it can be slid under, or figure out a way to boom it, try to crane it up. Right now, it's functional.
Yes.
It's very functional. And lots of people have been down there using it. It's just you wait for the water to come up and be able to slide it under, or try to manhandle it and get it out. And that gangway is heavy.
I'll drive my crane down there.
Huh?
I'll drive my crane down there.
Yeah, he has a crane. But the mounting system, I wasn't happy about. Right now, it's mounted in the railing system. I don't like it mounted in the railing system. I like it mount under it, bolt to the structure itself, so the railing system. So that's what I was talking about. I'd like to move it back, where it's designed to be pit clear at the end. I'd like to move back a couple feet to that dirt area. So
Yeah, you're at pool stage now, so in actually this past weekend the water dropped a foot overnight in the moor.
Yeah.
But okay, sorry, just a complete aside, but I just want to let you know it looks nice. Of course, I didn't know what was remaining for it. So we're just waiting on Jimmy to get started on that sewer plant project. Okay, 28th Street stormwater improvements, phase 1.
Yeah, I talked with DEP probably been 2 or 3 weeks ago now. They seem very favorable in giving the grants for, I think it was $500,000. It actually will be on the funding committee's IGC, their meeting coming up into July. I think it's the 28th, maybe it's the Tuesday. But it's on there to receive the grant funding. So we should know again by the August meeting what they're offering.
If they do that, how far does that get you through the project as far as relying on that funding?
It was, if I remember, what was it 1.2 maybe
Yeah.
for the total, and so is almost half.
Do we have the rest of that budget?
No, not now, due to these, we took the money and spent it on our own. We can take some out of money out of streets if you wish.
Is this on record? Craig said take money out of streets. We have that on the record?
He'll then come back and say we need more money in streets.
Yeah, I'm just
It's
gonna,
a,
yeah. I'm
it's a
saying-
revolving
I'm
circle.
just- I'm just gonna.
Oh, no, he'll be saying, I was on medication.
Yeah, no, I say take out streets and then ask the general fund to replace that.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's a-
You didn't let him pick. You cut him
Yeah.
off before he finished his statement.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Paul Harvey. Now we have the rest of the story.
Yeah.
Okay,
Better Paul Harvey
yeah,
than Earl
yeah,
Pitts.
yeah. So, all right, so waiting on, find out with that grant, then we replace the funding with that, so, will we look at a budget revision for that? Wait till next fiscal?
No, we'll do a
You have
do a
to-
budget revision.
So is that something, you're like looking at for 26? I know we've been talking about this for
27.
a while. 27, okay. All right, anything else on that? All right, stormwater management plan update.
Yeah, I gave Craig a draft copy of that. He will present, I think, at the next meeting to give you an idea of what the change. There wasn't a lot of changes in the new permit, but there are some. So we'll present on that, and then I do have a markup too. I need to get to Russ on the ordinance too.
Is there a public meeting on that too? Is there public comment time on that
For
stormwater plan, or is that
How we
the-
did that?
that for the other one? We have public meeting on one of the permits we're working on.
Oh, public meeting. Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's the store. I'm sorry, that's
Right.
28th Street. Yeah, the storm. Yeah, that will be part of the funding. Is as long as we get funded, then we'll have to go.
All right. Anything under new business?
No, actually, we're just been
Got
so
plenty
busy
of
in old
old
business, we're kind of, right, I don't want to talk about new business this time.
All right, on the manager's report then.
Everything's going well. Boys, still have an individual off on sick time for extended time. So right now we're still at full staff. Hopefully we'll retain that for a while. Guys are working. Got several guys working for different certifications in sewer and water. So that's doing well. Just let you all know that Steve Eaton was in last weekend to see me, and he has moved back into the city. So he expressed interest if we ever have it open, he'd like to come back on the utility board. So Steve was always a great asset, but he had to leave because he moved out of the area. So he has moved back. He's purchased a house on River Road inside the city. So just let y'all know that. Keep that in mind. Everything else is going well. So
All right. So, utility board comments. Do you have anything?
Just very pleased with how everything's been going. You and the crews have been doing exceptional work. Have gotten very much positive feedback from the residents and businesses alike. The effort that you guys put into the support for the Freedom Festival was incredible. You guys made a lot of things happen, and are to be commended for that. So thank you.
guys worked hard.
Tammy, did you hear that? All right, thank you. I just want to make sure.
All right, next regular meeting is Wednesday, August 12th, correct? 12th. Okay, with that, we stand adjourned. Thank you, everybody.